見て見て、みゆだよー。Hello. Hello, hello. My voice is like... Hold on. Yeah, okay. I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good now. Let's see. Hi, Jack. Noodle. Hello. Boko. Anjo. Hi, Nazu. Hi, Tom. Hello, Mikey. Hello, Rick. Hi, Akbar. Hello, Koala. Hi, friend. Hello, Zaira. Hello, Sagi. Hi, Rusty. Hello. Hi, Johnny. Hello. Assalamualaikum. Hello. Hello. Hi, Daisha. Hello. Hello. How is you? How is everybody? Hello. I am so sorry that I had to shove the stream to a different time. Gome. I have my reasons. I wanted to talk about it. So, okay, guys. So yesterday... Wait, let me change BGM. So yesterday... I had plans to have dinner with my friends at a sukiyaki place at 6:30. And I knew there was, like when you go to hot pots and stuff, right? There's always gonna be a time limit. You're not allowed to stay for the like 3 hours or something. So I was like, I'll make it back in time at 9:30 for my stream. I thought I would be sitting down, eating at 6:30, ordering food, eating, and still have a little bit of time to spend with my friends, and then come home to stream, because this place was like a 30-minute drive away. So I was confident. I was like, I got this. But then we got there. I got there at 7 because my friend was like, we're on a wait list and we're probably not gonna have a table in time, so don't worry about like getting here at 6:30 or anything. And I was like, okay, if you say so. So when I got there at 7, it was like we were 17th in line to get a seat. And I was like, 17? We put ourselves on the wait list at 5:30, so that was like an hour beforehand. Like, bruh, it was 7. And so me and my friends were like, should we stay or should we go? And I was like, kind of considering leaving instead because I didn't want to wait. But then my friends were like, oh, it's going fast. We can probably wait. And I'm like, okay, if you say so. So I sat down and we stood at the glass, like in a line at the entrance, and then waited. And by the time we sat down, it was 8 o'clock. And I was like, fuck. Well, the one reason why we waited is also because we wanted to try this place. It's a brand new, not brand new, but kind of new sukiyaki place that opened up. So we were like, yeah, it was 8 p.m. 8 p.m., my dude. And I was like, ain't no way we're gonna eat within the hour and then I can drive home. Like, there's no way. So at that point, I was like, I gotta move the streams. There's no way it's happening. So yeah, but the food was really good. I ate a lot, and I don't regret going. It was really fun. And afterwards, I went shopping with my friends, and what else did I do? I had bubble tea with my friends. I got myself some egg waffles. Yeah. Hello, big one. You would have left, but I wouldn't. I don't know. Oh, it's Kiki. This is Kiki Lockhart from AM Project's first generation museum. She is a locksmith, and her name and her language means pussy. I love it. She my girlfriend. She my best friend. Yeah. We are here to be healthy gamers. I don't how healthy this is gonna be. Yeah, I don't know how healthy you think this is gonna be. It's a lot of like... This is why shit happens. I have my notes up and everything. Gosh, I'm worried. What if I sound dumb? I don't want to sound like a dum-dum. I'm a little worried about this one, guys. I have my reasons, okay? Like this particular topic, right? Hands. It's not like a difficult topic or anything. It's more so that I'm like, I don't know how you're gonna take it, you know what I mean? You know, it's because this is the topic that people think they know about, and then try and be like, but so I'm like, because it's hands. Everyone has hands. Everyone has hands, right? Oh wait, I forgot. I didn't upload it to the document thingy. I gotta do that. Give me a second. Let me do that real quick. Drive. Account. Lesson files. Save here. Upload. Okay, let me find that link for you guys so that you have the thingy. Sorry. I hope you had a nice stream, Vicky. I love you. I love you a lot. Also, I couldn't stay to see your pasties. I hope you got to show off your pasties. This sounds like such a weird thing to say. Wait, I don't... Why does it look like this? I don't like it. Hold on. All my fucked up work is showing and I don't like it. Why is it doing that? Because I kind of fucked up my drawing a little bit and it's showing it. And I don't like that. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on, let me rewrite some stuff. Maybe this will help? I'm gonna rewrite some stuff. Hold on. Good thing I studied! I know exactly what it is I need to write here. Whew! Guys, I studied for like 5 hours just for this stream. And it took me 2 hours to draw a thing. Some of the members have already seen it. But I don't know how well this is gonna turn out. We shall see. We shall see. Can I crop this? Okay, I kinda can. Did that help? How come I can't? I should have exported this earlier. My bad. My bad, guys. Oni. Oni. I wanna see your pasties. I wanna see them. I wanna see them pasties. You know why? I don't wear them. So I wanna know what they're like. I wanna know what they're like. Is it like a bandage? Do bandages work with as a pasty? Yo, Fucking bed. Next stream, talk about boob health. Your friend probably suggests she'd show it to friends. Really? You think? You think so? You think she'd show me her pasties? I wanna see. I wanna see him. You gotta let me see him. I wanna see him. I hope this uploaded right. It's better, but it's not it. It shows where I outlined my hand, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's showing where I outlined my hand. Ah! Oh, okay. Wakata. I will wait for DM. I will wait for DM. You guys are gonna just have to deal with this really disgusting outline of my hand. Gome. Let me see if I can share this. So, I can't type today. Oh my god. There. I'll pin this. Okay. Guys, I also drank and ate so much yesterday that I haven't had the urge to eat anything. Like, I feel so full. Probably too full. Like, just really fucking full. Okay. Lesson time! Ah, yes. I have returned. Oh, what happened to the chat? Oh gosh. I move you? Don't forget my glasses. Ah, right. Do that. This feels really long. Let me shorten you guys a little bit. Is that still too much? It might be. That's better. Okay. Glasses. Glasses? Where are my glasses? Glasses! Glasses. I don't know how big they should be. Tiny glasses? Big glasses? Yeah? Oh wait, guys, I forgot to tell you. Okay, so for the past, I think 2 months. For the past 2 months, my eyelid has been folded really weird. Like, the fold of my eyelid just wasn't the same. My left eye was a double lid and my right eye is a hooded lid. I originally have hooded lids. So the reason why it folded differently, I think, is because I like just had a really swollen left eye. I'm a left side sleeper. So like when I fall asleep, my left eye retains all the water. And when I wake up, it's like it's swollen, more swollen than the other eye. And then obviously as the day goes by, I get less swollen looking. But today, this morning, because I didn't like I tried to sleep on my back last night, and I kept fiddling with my eyelid to try and keep the water from retaining itself. And then I went to the mirror in the morning and I brushed my teeth and I looked in the mirror and I was like, today's the day. I can do this. So I started like just pulling my eyelid out so that the skin would fold properly. And I used my nail to create a physical crease manually to keep it there, and it stayed. And I was like, fuck yeah! Because when the folds are so different, right? It actually feels really uncomfortable. Like, I can feel... It feels like there's something constantly forcing my eyelid to open a certain way. In a way it's not meant to. So, I'm happy! I'm happy. Okay, anyway. Lesson time! Alright. So if you want the PDF to this, I pinned it in the chat. That is if you want it. You do not need it if you just want to listen to me talk. Because honestly... Oh crap, I moved my glasses. A lot of what it is that I'm gonna talk about today is like... really basic stuff. It's not anything new, I don't think. And the reason why is because I feel like a lot of people don't know basic hand health. Like... if I asked you guys, like, oh, what do gamers do to make sure their hands don't die? Obviously, it's like stretching and stuff, right? You know, different grips and stuff. Different ways of holding controllers. Everything, right? You guys already know that. But, even if you do know that, it's like... you don't really know all the technical stuff that comes with, like, biology, I think. This is what, Like, the majority of people who never studied biology would not know this, I think. Like, the stuff that I wanna talk about. You know, your face in permanent press, not... That's untrue! That's untrue! Hey, yeah! Okay. So, should I start? Should I start? Man, I'm worried now. Let me drink and eat. Hold on. Well, of course it is really, really basic. Everything I write down is gonna sound really, really basic because I talk more than I write. I think if you know me well enough by now and you've attended my lectures for some time, you know, I'm the kind that don't write much. I try my best not to write too much because then it overwhelms people. It overwhelms people who don't understand it. Basic is good for my smooth brain. Exactly. And I'm not trying to be like a professor to you guys or anything. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to be a healthcare professional with you or anything. This is more just like fun content that not any other people do, and I think it'd be fun if I could share what I majored in. It actually... Okay, so this is gonna sound really strange, I think. My degree is a specialist degree, and I wasn't supposed to have a major or a minor. That's not really... Like, it was an option for us in uni. But, originally, I wasn't planning on doing a minor because doing specialist degrees, like a bachelor in whatever it is I have, it's very specific and very intense on its own, that the program was made so that you wouldn't have to have a major and a minor. So what people do in uni, like in life science, for example, I was not in that field, but I had a lot of friends who were. And when you're in life sci, my uni was like, you need to do 1 major and 2 minors. And for me, I had a specialist degree, so it was intense enough that I just didn't have to even think about it. But I was extra and was like, I want to do a minor. And so I took extra courses to do a physiology minor alongside my specialist degree. That's why every summer I had 2 courses. Like every summer I took 2 courses that fulfilled my minor requirements. So I was never free. I had non-stop university courses all 4 years, basically. I guess doing summer school is a bit like a break still, because you know it's less stuff because you get it condensed together. But yeah, it was endless study. Biochem? I hated biochem. Practical nursing and accounting. Those are 2 very different things. Very, very different things. My sister's a nurse, so we helped each other out when we studied. Yeah, I won't say what it is I have a bachelor in. It would be too doxing of me too, so I shall not. But yeah, trust me. But again, with these, I think I have to say this every single lecture that I do these. Like, yeah, like I try and approach these from a perspective of like I'm trying to teach a kid, you know? Because if I went too in detail with what I know, I think it would just get really overwhelming. So I tried to keep it simple. I tried. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hi, Panda! No, you're not late. I was just chatting with everyone for the first 30 minutes. I didn't want to start yet because I'm nervous. And I haven't eaten or drank anything since I got up. Nom. Beep. Alright, my laser pointer is good. Just made it to class. You're not late. I need to title these streams better. The School of Mie. Angel in training grounds lesson time. Angel training sessions. My Tenchi training sessions. Attendance graded? Well, I was thinking for the like one of the things I wanted to do for the end of the year was actually a little quiz on all of this stuff that I've taught. But I mean, if that's too much for you guys, you know, if you guys just can't handle it, then I won't do it. Training in session. Angel teaching grounds. Hey! I like that one. Okay, wait, let me make sure my iPad's on Do Not Disturb. Alright, okay, we're good. I have a chance to fail a test once more. It's okay, you can catch up. I believe. If you go, let me see. If I share this, so this is all the lesson files. Okay, I'm gonna capitalize this. So the reason why, okay, my first stream doing lessons and stuff, it was really intense. Like, I think the first 2 were kind of intense. So I've tried to dumb it down a little bit and not be so intense, at least with all the words that were on the screen. I tried to put a lot of the things that I wanted to write down in like notes to talk about instead. That way it didn't look so overwhelming. And then oh, go eat. Go. Hi, Brett. Hello. At least a B+. Yeah, class in session. I purposely uploaded the one that's like blank so that you guys have room to write on the side if you wanted to or something. This is extensive. It do be. As long as I pass something. Okay. I shall begin then. We can eat in class? Of course you can. Why wouldn't you? I did that all the time. Make sure you have drinks too, okay? Hydration importante. Okay. Mama. One more sip and then we start. Okay. Do you guys like the hands I drew? The hands? Like my hands? I drew hands. Look at the hearts. I drew hearts. It's good, thank you, thank you. That was a very quick thing. Yeah, I just copy and pasted one to the other side, and I didn't flip it or anything. But I'm a lefty, so I draw left hands more. Okay, so I talk about anatomy because anatomy is it's one of the more important things to me. It's what I study a lot. I think anatomy is pretty important because if you don't know it, then you don't know how connecting parts affect each other. It just makes sense to teach this first. Second one is all the common stuff. Maybe things that you already know, things that you don't know, like a little bit of both. Because I tried to keep it to very common hand or wrist injuries. I tried not to use the fancy terms. I added some, but I didn't include a lot of it. And then the gaming stuff is all at the end. This is more of something I want to talk about. This is what I wrote about. I hope that helps. This isn't gonna be a very long stream, by the way. I don't expect it to be anyway. I don't expect it to be very long unless you guys just want to talk a lot about stuff. And I have a feeling we will. Okay, the first thingy. The first thingy is this. I do recommend just following along in the PDF you have because this might look really small on a screen. So, yeah. Also, I did draw this myself. I did it the way that I did it, and this is why it took me a while to upload it. It's because I took my left hand and I splat it down on my screen, and then I traced it. Like I traced the edges of it with my right hand, and in the PDF file, you can see where I traced it, and I don't like it. I didn't want people to see that. But it's very visible that you can see it. I don't know why. Like I think it's because I traced it on a PNG thingy on Procreate, and then I uploaded that picture into this file, and I think that's why you can see all of the outline stuff and the way, like the places that I underlined different bones of where they would go, things like that. So gome. Gome. It is not to scale, okay? I shrunk it down. So I wanted to go over bones because people don't really like you see bones on Halloween, right? The skeletons on Halloween, and it's like, you know, you see it, but you don't exactly know how it works and stuff. So I wanted to talk about it. It is kind of funky. Everyone should know this by now, but let me use a different color. Hold on. Can I use red? Use red. Okay, so these three, right? They are called the phalanges. How do I spell that? Yeah, these three over here, and then your thumb only has two, so it doesn't have a middle phalanx. It just has two. It just has the distal and the proximal one. The reason why it's distal and proximal is just location. Like distal as in farther away from the center of your body, and proximal is closer to the center of your body. Yeah. Phalanges, my beloved. Yeah, phalanges. Phalanges. That's the fancy word for fingers, okay? It's the fancy word for fingers. And you know, one of the reasons why people think that thumbs aren't a finger is because it doesn't have this middle phalanx. Yeah. Did you guys not know the word phalanges? Or phalanx? Is that a new word for you guys? Is that a new word? Smarter. You really are. Basically, yeah. If you wanna sound fancy, if you wanna sound fancy. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why people think thumbs aren't fingers, is because there's no middle phalanx, unlike the rest of these. Okay, and then the metacarpal. So the metacarpal is basically your palm. If you feel like the base where your knuckle is, this is your knuckle. Like those parts are your knuckles. That's the like when you make a fist. The thing that pops out is your metacarpal and your proximal phalanx, the joint there. Yeah. And then these are all the cute tiny bones that shatter really easily. But they're all there so it keeps your hand from being like it's for force transmission basically. Like you don't need to know all of them. I know all of them just because I memorized it a lot when I was in school. If you want to know how to pronounce some of them, let me go in a circle. So there's lunate, triquetral, pisiform, hamate, capitate, trapezoid, trapezium, scaphoid. Yeah. I was thinking mobility. Not really. Because when you think about it, only these, I would like they don't like everything here, right? Is not very mobile. So when you move your wrist up and down, oh no, you can see the PNG. When you move your wrist up and down, that's this hinge joint where you can move it. There's not too much leeway when you go side to side, which is abduction or adduction. You don't really get much of that, but you have some. But this is the joint that does that. This area really, you know, like when you move your fingers, you can see your metacarpals moving around as well. But you don't really have much control over it. It's all just force. That way you don't break your wrist too easily. Yeah, it doesn't really do much. You have some, like you can go in a circle, right? Like your wrist can go in a circle. But it's really mostly just up and down. That's where most of it is up and down. Yeah. Yeah. So trying to center this back again. I have more fancy words if you guys want to hear them. And they're just this is what I learned in school a lot in anatomy. Is the naming of things is just two words merged together. So the interphalangeal joints, I'm gonna spell that. Interphalangeal. That. Interphalangeal joints. That's basically these bits here. Because inter means like in between. And then phalangeal is like the phalanx. You know? So it's interphalangeal joints. They're basically what they are single axis hinge joints. Which means they only go in one direction. Which is flexion and extension. You guys know what that is, right? Flexion is where you like curl it together, and then extension is where you straighten it out. Yeah? Yeah. That's basically all it does. And it can only do that because of all the opposing forces. So, I'm gonna draw this. This phalanx one, the middle one, then your proximal one, then your metacarpal. So you have like a bunch of forces going in opposite directions. Which is how you can, like, curl your finger without it breaking. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. Okay. The other one... Wait, someone bought my standee? What? I didn't hear it! I didn't hear it. Wait. Wait. Thank you. Where they bend? Yes, where they bend. Where they bend? Where they bend? It popped. I didn't hear it. Nanny the fuck. Hold on. I'm grabbing the merch alert. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I didn't even hear it. What? Okay, we're going back now. How come I didn't hear it? Pain. Thank you, whoever bought it. Thank you. I see it now. It refreshed. Okay. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. There's also a Black Friday sale. I'll talk more about it after I, be done lecturing. Okay, next fancy word. This is a long one. Metacarpophalangeal joints. This is a stupidly long word. Metacarpophalangeal. This is a stupidly long word. It just means your knuckles. It just means your damn knuckles. It's like here. That's the metacarpophalangeal joints. Where palm meets the fingies. Yes. It's, again, stupidly long word. Stupidly long word. And what it does is... It's basically easy to... You can flex and extend your finger. But this particular joint also lets you... adduct and abduct your finger. So... abducting it is... Like if you have your left hand out and you move your index finger to the side on the outside, further away from your body, that's abduction. And then add, 2 Ds is towards your body. So fingy go this way. If that's your left hand and fingy go that way, that's abduction. Yeah. And then if index fingy go this way, that's adduction. That's fancy words for you. Yeah. Okay. And then you can do circumduction, which is moving your index finger in a circle. This where all of them kind of come together. That's what circumduction is. This is the one joint in your fingers that allows that. Hi, May. Hello. You're welcome, Bobby. And then fancy other word, carpal metacarpal. That was a mouthful. Carpal. How do I spell this? Carpal. Yeah. Carpal metacarpal. Because these tiny bones here are they're called carpals. They're called carpals. They're tiny. So then carpal metacarpal, which means all of these right here. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really do anything. It's just for force transfer. And it contains a lot of what's called synovial fluid and fibrous material stuff. So things that are really sturdy. It's the things that keep your hands from not falling apart. It keeps it all together. Is that my hand? Maybe. I may have extended my index finger. Not index. I have extended my pinky finger. Just because it's abnormally tiny and I wanted to have space to draw. I also traced it really big. So it's not the size of my hand or anything. It was just the outline. Fibrous fluid? No. Fibrous... It's just the material. Actual hard stuff that keeps your hand from falling apart. And then, I didn't draw this, but I think it'd be good to share. There's this thing called the how to flexor digitorum profundus. Is that how you spell it? Yeah, profundus. Flexor digitorum profundus. And then there's also the extensor. What was it? Extensor digitorum. This one. Yeah. These are the two muscles in your hands that go like from the tip of your fingers like all the way up. Like yeah. The thumb is a weird one. There's a brevis, extensor digitorum brevis, which is like a short one, I think, that controls more so the thumb. But these two muscles, they're the main ones that like move your fingers. It's what flexes it and extends it. So when you move your finger up and down, it's not like you have tiny muscles that just like connect to each other individually like that. No, it's like you have a tendon that goes from here and then like whee, and the muscle is like up here somewhere in your arm. And by flexing that muscle, it pulls on the tendon that's connected to the tips of your fingers and it pulls it back. That's how you extend it. That's that muscle. And then there's like the opposite, where on the palm of your hand, like there's another one that goes from the tip all the way down and flexes your fingers the other way. That's I think you can feel it actually. If you like hold your like you face your palm up to the ceiling and you just like put your index finger in like the palm of your hand, just the middle. If you push down on it, you'll see your fingers curl. And if you like if you hold your arm and you press down on it, all your fingers should curl up into a ball. Because that's where the muscle is and that's what you're contracting to make your fingers curl up and flex. Yeah, I used to do this all the time in class because I'd be like aiming for the spot. There's actually this other cool thing. So if you have to aim, right? If you know your anatomy well enough, you can make it so that only your ring finger and your pinky finger curl. And then if you press closer, farther out to like, so I'm using my left hand to do this. If I extend, like I put my left hand out and face it to the ceiling. If I press the inside of my arm, only my ring finger and pinky finger will curl. If I press closer to the middle, that's when all of them curl up. You just have to aim accurately, but that's basically the muscles that move them. You have two different muscles that move these two fingers, technically like main ones. Like these two have their own, these two also have their own. But then there's the big one that connects to all of them. So you just have to know which one it is. Yeah. I hope that helps. I hope that explains things. Wee. Okay. Any questions? Did I explain this enough? I know martial art pressure points. Yeah! Gotta know them pressure points. They're very important. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get cookie. Kinda knew it intuitively. A lot of this is honestly intuitive. It's just fancy words. A lot of it is fancy words. As long as you know basic physics and how if you pull on something, it will move, then I think you got it. The rest of this stuff is just like... It's not really something you'll need to know on a daily basis. It's just fun fact. Yeah. Better than the anatomy classes. Hey, let's go! Also understanding how to design prosthetics or... Yeah! So, when I learned this kind of stuff, I wanted to go into prosthetics. But I ended up not. I ended up becoming a VTuber. So, I kind of had to know it, but... I guess I don't really have to know it anymore. How right now fingers have motor function when in comparison to the whole arm? Yeah. That's kind of why people think that their fingers don't react fast enough is because I'm gonna talk about this more later. But people think their fingers don't move fast enough because it's so far away from your brain. Like your nerves, the electrical signal has to travel farther or something, which is why people think their fingers just don't react fast enough. Okay. Next up, injury time. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. See, this is just words, and I don't like that it's just words. But why is it highlighting the word carpal? Is it because I looked it up earlier? Yeah, okay. So, I didn't want to get too into this because, again, fancy words, people don't get it, people won't remember it. This is just like, cool, get to know kind of information, I guess. Or something that you guys already experience, I think. Like, if you game long enough, or if you write long enough, anyone that has repetitive motions will feel this, in my opinion. So tenderness, stiffness, swelling. Swelling is very common, I get that. Limited range of motion, also get that. Cracks and pops in the wrist joints. A lot of pianists get this. And it's not so much an injury until it happens like a lot. But it is a sign that is bad. It's gonna get bad. Shift key, pinky bend. Oh god, I hate doing that. I really do. It's one of the keys that I end up switching the hotkey for if you can in a game. I take it off the shift key and I actually make it the caps lock. Common is like, I wouldn't say it happens a lot, but it's the most well-known ones. Like, it's like the one that happens the most, if anything. Because anyone can get an injury that's not common. But these are the ones that do happen the most. Left control pressing. Keyboards aren't designed to be ergonomic. So I don't blame you. That's why the... what's that keyboard design called? The one that kind of looks like this. The one that looks like this. You know, where you have the keys over here. And then there's like a really blank space in between. I don't know what that keyboard design is called. But that's the one that's actually more ergonomic. And it doesn't hurt your fingers too much. I forgot what that keyboard design was called. Oh man. Is it just that? No, there should be a name for it. Some people though, this is what I do. Is when I game, my keyboard is sideways with my mouse. Like if this was my desk, this is how my keyboard is. So my left hand can like comfortably be there, like instead of awkwardly just straight, because it's not comfy. It really is just called an ergonomic keyboard? Okay. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Fancy words. You guys might know this. Tendonitis. That one is where your tendons swell. Arthritis. That's joint swelling. Which is when you have, well, technically more than one joint. One or more joints that swell. There's two different types. Non-inflammatory. Like, the most common non-inflammatory arthritis that I know of is osteoarthritis, which is your bone. And then inflammatory arthritis is things like rheumatoid arthritis and I'd say gout. Those are like the more common inflammatory ones. Sprains and strains. This is something people confuse all the time. Like, people think these two words are interchangeable, but that's not true. Sprains are when your ligaments and capsules in joints are inflamed and it hurts like a bitch. Strains are your muscles and tendons. The ligaments and tendons, very different. Last one is... well, I'm gonna talk about carpal tunnel syndrome later. Because that's one of the more common ones that people fear as a gamer. Synovitis is where your synovium inflames. Synovium is like a particular layer within your joints that gets inflamed. It's not the same as arthritis, but it is common in people with inflammatory arthritis. Yeah. Yeah. Because they're connected, kinda. But it's not the same. Fancy words. Okay. The risk factor stuff, I missed one. Let me see if I can write it. There. Yeah. Yeah. Genetics. Genetics important. Genetics are very important. Yep. If you are born with a family that is known to be prone to having wrist or joint injuries, it do be bad. The choice is one. Yep. Everything else is by choice. Well, vehicle accidents not so much. Repetitive movements are by choice, which is why you have to rest. Sports also by choice. But also it depends on the sport. You would think, oh, people who play football probably won't get a lot of wrist injuries, but that's not true. If you fall, people always... When you fall, the first instinct that you do is put your hand down to brace yourself for the fall. So, it actually... You're, like... People walk, right? Go this way. And then, ooh, banana. Ends up falling like, ooh. First thing you do is, like, you put your hand down this way to brace your body for impact. That's how most people fall. So, any sport where you have to run a lot, or you end up falling, like tripping, you actually put down your hand and you can break your hand. Who trips over banana peel? People in cartoons do. Yeah. Does your body banana hard pencil to reduce injury? You broke your... Oh no. Oh no. What? That sounds so painful. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So genetics is just what you're prone to. Repetitive movements can be things like work. For me, it's work. I play the piano, and I try to keep up my practice. That way I don't forget and I can stream piano for you guys. Guitar stuff, also practice. Keyboard, typing, gaming. WASD keys. Lots of clicky. And index finger go clicky. And, it's just very... Drawing even, repetitive. Sports, I think I said that enough. It's not so much repetitive, but it's like... instant pain. Ow. And then vehicle accidents, it could be your fault, it could not be your fault. But one of the reasons why people actually get wrist injuries during vehicle accidents is because when you're holding onto the wheel and you get hit by a force, your first instinct is actually to hold on to something because you don't want to get moved around, right? You tense up. So people who hold the wheel end up smushing their hands on impact, because say this is the wheel, right? And you're holding on to these two sides. If your body holding onto this wheel gets shoved because you got hit and like rear-ended or something, you end up like going like this towards it. Like your head goes forward, your arms are here, and you like squish yourself towards it, and your hand is taking all that impact. And it goes through your wrist into your fingers because that's what you're holding on to. That's why people can get wrist injuries and hand injuries when getting into accidents. Does that make sense? All that impact force goes to the wrists. Yeah. So all the tiny little bones in your hand, like, try and mitigate it. But it really can be kind of bad. Yeah. Don't grab and pick up boxes with one hand too much. That's bad. Also, people who bend down like this instead of like squat to bend like this box, this bad for back, should squat to get box and then is not bad. You never thought of that before? Yeah, this is what I learned in school, so I mean... I thought about it all the time. What you're meant to do when you get into an accident is not tense up, but it's kind of hard, right? Like, you want to let your body... not get restricted, because your body has so many... like, functions to keep itself stable and not fall apart, that... when you get into an accident and you tense up, all those parts trying to keep it stable might actually make it worse. No, it really isn't. If you loosen up a bit, you end up allowing the force to travel throughout your body and not, like, squish into one area, if that makes sense. And it doesn't... like, the impact just isn't as bad on one part of your body. But again, it's kind of unrealistic to tell someone, don't brace yourself for impact, right? Because it... like, if you prepare yourself, it's like, ah, shit. And then you tense up. It's hard not to, it's also really unexpected, right? So... you can't predict when these things will happen sometimes. Unless it's something that's repetitive, then it builds up. Okay. Will you teach math someday? I thought about it. Because I know I'm good at it, I just hate it. Like, I hate math. I like physiology. I hate math. So I might not actually teach math one day. I'm good, but I hate... you know, I would rather teach, like, physics. Personally, I'd rather teach physics. I hate physics too, but if I can connect physics and biomechanics together, then I'll teach it. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, Zyra, that's pretty true. Yeah. That's pretty true. Hello, math hater. Thank you. Thank you. Applied math rather than discussing and teaching math. Yeah. That's what I like. Or prefer, I guess. Okay. Now we go to the one that everyone thinks they know everything about. Carpal tunnel. Every time I bring up the word carpal tunnel syndrome, everyone thinks they know what they're talking about. I don't think they do. Like, so many people think they know what it is. They only know one word about it. Unless they've had it before, then maybe they'll know more. But every time I bring it up, everyone tells me, "Oh, I know what carpal tunnel is." It's where your nerve gets squished and it hurts your hand, or it's just a hand injury. I'm like, I'm like, okay. Alright, sure. See, they know one sentence about it. And it's always different. It's either compressed nerve, your wrist hurts, you sprained your wrist really badly, or like, you know, you got... I've heard someone tell me carpal tunnel is an infection in your wrist, and I'm like, what the fuck? I think it's just... yeah, it's... yeah, right? I'm dead, right? So when your wrist starts to hurt, it means you have carpal tunnel. No! That's not true! All I know is hand goes, ah! Yeah, basically. So I explained the anatomy stuff already. I'll try and reorient you guys. These are the carpals. Why am I erasing it? That's not it. So your carpals, remember, are like the tiny bones in your hand. This is like a sagittal plane thing. So if you like just put... like if you look at your wrist from the inside, you know, from that kind of perspective, that's where this would be. So these are the like edges of your carpals. And then remember how I said you had a bunch of tendons that moved your fingers? Yeah, this is all of that. Oh crap, I erased my drawing. I erased my drawing! No. These are all the tendons that move your fingers. These are all like... I didn't put them in the right spot or anything. I just drew them in. And then in between these tendons, you have a nerve here that's called the median nerve. It's the big nerve that connects to all your fingies. And it keeps them moving. It's what the signal goes through. And then up here, the transverse carpal ligament. That one is what keeps all your tendons from popping out. But it also keeps your carpals together. Like, it connects from one carpal to another. I don't remember which one it is, honestly. And I don't think at this point it matters to you guys. It's not... Just know it connects your wrists together. I think that's what you need to know. There is no mean and mode nerve, no. Bag all the wrist part. Yeah, exactly. So this one here is a tendon for the thumb. This is the thumb tendon. Remember how I said there was like a special one for your thumb? Yeah, this would be it. It's not in the same little baggie as these other ones that control your digits. So yeah, what happens with carpal tunnel is this nerve gets compressed because these tendons are inflamed. It's the sheath. Every tendon has a sheath around it to protect it from friction and keep it from like getting too stiff, and it allows it to move. So if you want to move specific fingers without moving the others, having that sheath there makes it so if you move one, it doesn't rub against the others that aren't moving painfully. Yeah. Alter the range of motion in the thumb. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all opposable? Yeah, that's the special one. That's the special thumb muscle tendon. Okay? So the difference here, you can see it between the tendon and the ligament is this ligament connects bone to bone. Tendons are muscle to bone. Big difference. Okay? And the reason why it happens is because of frequent movements. It's always the most common one is frequent movements, all repetitive stuff. Or if you keep your hands extended or flexed for long periods of time. And by that, I mean like playing the piano, typing a lot. Because if you don't have like a proper wrist angle, it is either too flexed or too extended. Writing and drawing, because you keep flexing and extending your hand to make certain strokes, which is why people tell you as an artist you should use your whole arm and at your elbow to do strokes, which is what I trained myself to do. And holding your pen correctly. Some other ones are more like daily activities. If you're someone that does a lot of physical labor, then or like fine motor movements, then you would get it, or you'd be at risk of it. And like I said, it's hereditary. Lots of people who have rheumatoid arthritis, which is the inflammatory one, could cause inflammation in the joint. Like, remember, this is kind of a joint. This is just the parts that connect to said joint. Yeah. So, anything that can squeeze your median nerve is something like, if you get tendonitis, for example, like these get inflamed, right? If these get inflamed, then they get chubbier, right? Because there's more fluid in there that's trying to heal it and stuff. And when this gets chubbier, it squishes thy nerve, and that's what causes it to hurt. So even though it squishes together, it's often not one cause, right? Like, you could be... Just because when you flex or extend it, you're compressing it in some way. And these don't, like... How do I explain this without it sounding too weird? These thingies can move up all together and squish it down. So these don't even have to be inflamed or anything. They just could be moving a lot. And it goes like squish. Or if you're moving your fingers around, which is why typing or anything that moves your fingers a lot, like piano, can irritate it, is because the sheath around these constantly rub against each other and irritates it, and then it causes it to swell and then squish your nerve. That's why it hurts. Typically your thumb, honestly, it doesn't have too much to do with it because it's so far to the side in this tunnel. It's not really in the tunnel, but you do see it in the same area. But yeah, it's mostly your digits that cause the problems. But it's often not one single cause, right? Like, it's... As human beings, we require our hands to do many things. So, when you have to do so many things in a day, or type a lot in a day, or just do a lot of stuff in a day, it pain pickle. So, yeah, it's never really one single cause. Just anything that will narrow it. And what people feel when they have carpal tunnel is not just pain. It's not just general pain. Okay? A lot of people think, oh, it's just your hand going numb. Or like, you feel tingly feelings. That's part of it. But also people with tendinitis can get that. What you feel is typically enough, like the pain is enough to wake you up if you just sleep wrong. Like, sometimes it can just happen for no reason. As in, like, maybe you like flexed your hand just a little bit too much for the nerve to get squished, or you wrote a lot on a certain day and are trying to rest it and it just starts to hurt. Like, it just happens and it's enough to wake you up. Yeah. Really modern stuff for carpal, forgetting about stuff like writing letters, washing clothes by hand. Yeah. That's actually really common. A lot of back in the day, I remember reading about this. Back in the day, a lot of females got carpal tunnel because of all the housework that they had to do. Like this is a long time ago, right? I don't know how accurate this information is, but a lot of housewives are known to get hand pain quite a bit. Hand and back pain. Just because all the house chores. Yeah. A lot of physical labor. And carrying babies for long periods. That keeps your hand and your arm in such a awkward position sometimes that it does hurt. Yeah. So what you feel with carpal tunnel specifically is pain from about, like, from all your fingers, your digits. And so with tendinitis, right? Like, these are... You have up to 10 tendons here that can be affected. And when it takes up space and pinches the nerve, it basically means that you have both tendinitis and carpal tunnel syndrome. Because carpal tunnel syndrome does not equal your tendons are flaring up. Yeah. That's just one thing that I think a lot of people have a misunderstanding about, is carpal tunnel doesn't mean your wrist is inflamed, or your tendons are inflamed, or it's swelling up a lot. Those are just symptoms of it. What carpal tunnel syndrome is the compression of your median nerve. That's the main thing that I would remember. Yeah. Okay. Oh, did I ever mention how people cure it? I don't think I've gotten that yet. I don't think I've gotten to that yet. No. One of the ways people can do it, there's two ways. If it's serious. One of them is steroids, where you inject a steroid. The other is surgery. Yeah. It's just so that, like, in surgery they move the nerve around, I think, or like they move the tendons around. I don't remember. But yeah. It's bad. Okay. Gaming injuries. Oh wait, did I ever talk about... I'll talk about it here, because it's connected. Do you like my little game controller? Yeah. If I crush my hand, then I have carpal tunnel syndrome alongside the, crushed hand. Basically. Well, that depends if you're feeling the same things. But honestly, yeah, I would say if dislocating your hand or like crushing it might not even affect the nerve, depending on the side that it's on or how deep it goes. So it depends. Depends on how you crush it. Cute little controller. Yeah! I designed it after myself. It's okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So, I haven't talked about the thumb in general because I wanted to wait for this particular bit. Anything that do be overuse related. All of these gaming injuries are basically overuse related, and it's more common to have thumb injuries than keyboard and mouse injuries. The reason being is because we have opposable thumbs, but also the majority of people in the world don't have PCs. And lots of kids don't have PCs. They have consoles instead. Consoles are actually more common than PCs than you would think, because kids don't use it. So, in a lot of studies that I read about, controllers were just typically more common, and thumb injuries were more common. It's why gamer's thumb is a thing. And also we use our phones, right? When you text someone, you use your thumbs to type on a keyboard. Or when you scroll through your phone, you don't use your index finger and two hands. You can just use one hand and use your thumb to scroll. That's actually more common than using your index finger to scroll, apparently. I just have small hands, so I use both. So, that's one other reason why gaming injuries exist. And if you think about rhythm gamers, right? You think about rhythm gamers. If you use your thumb to play rhythm games on your mobile, that's kind of... I am so sorry. That just sounds so painful. I could never. As a fellow rhythm gamer myself, I could never. I use my index and my middle finger to, like, tap on my phone screen if I can. I try my best not to use my thumbs too much because I need it for other things. Now, the other thing I looked up and I did some research on is bad ergonomics. A lot of things are standardized nowadays, where you have one size for everything. Like, you look at Xbox controllers, PlayStation controllers. There's really only one size, and then you have, like, maybe a kid's size controller. Which I think is stupid. Like, there's... not one person has the same size hand. I remember in VC, when I got my Quest controller, I compared the size of my hand to others who had the same Quest 2 controller. My thumbs cannot reach the letters, like the buttons, properly, nor can it reach the joystick properly. It's too big. I need something to, like, make it feel smaller. Or to elevate my hand better so that I can reach the buttons. It was just not comfortable for me. I could not hold it. It was so painful. That's why I kind of have a trouble when playing in VR sometimes. Just I don't know where the buttons are. It is more profitable to have a standard size, but because of that, it's bad ergonomics. And things are getting smaller just for the sake of convenience, like Joy-Cons. They're very thin. That's why people attach on the cases that have a little bit of a thicker bit behind it, so it fits in your palm better, like it molds to your palm better. So just because it's smaller for convenience does not mean that it's always going to be better. It's better for travel purposes if you want to take it out. But they're sacrificing ergonomics for that. The buttons are in good places, but it's just really uncomfortable to hold. So, like, it does vary. Everyone has different sized hands. No single person has the same sized hand to the T. So, it's pain. I can't use it without the extra grip attachment. A lot of people can't. They're just too flat, right? They're just way too flat. But the way that the Switch is marketed is a portable device, a portable console you can take anywhere, because it's so small. And you know, I like that it's small because then it does mean I can take it out. I can play with my friends. I remember going to a picnic and playing with my friends with my Switch. It's just so fucking small that I can't hold it properly and it hurts my hand. Switch Pro controller is perfect for you. It's too big for me. I can't hold it. It hurts. I bought the Hoodie gamepad thingy because it's smaller and I can actually hold that one. It doesn't hurt. But I don't have the fancy gyro in it, which is sad. Small enough to put in my pocket. Yeah. Is it too small for your... Yeah, the Joy-Cons are too small for me. Like, I can hold it, but it does feel really small. I think you guys know all the prevention stuff, honestly. Like, it's not that hard to do any of these things. We talked about posture a little bit. So like the keyboards, tilting your keyboard would be better. Having the nice ergonomic mouse so that your hand isn't flat on your desk, but to the side. Because when you sit at a desk, let me see if I can draw it out. So, if this is your desk, having your hand out flat like this is less comfortable. If you have your hand like sideways, like that, it feels much better. So, having that kind of mouse does help a lot. It's not great for gaming. At least from what I've been told, just because it feels slow, or people are just used to having it flat. But if you can find the mouse that does go sideways, I actually would do that. Whew. Ooh, the grippy thing is, you guys know like grips on the, like your controller grips? Making it so that they're less difficult to reach or something? Yeah, I like those. I need those. And sticking the thing behind my Joy-Cons, I have a case that does make it thicker, so it's easier to hold. Is nice. Is nice. That's what I've been told about those kind of mouse chatty. Yeah. No gyro for Splatoon is pain pickle. That's why I play handheld mode. Yeah. Okay, the treatment stuff. This one is different for everyone. Obviously, first aid is rest and ice. That's immediate thing. It's not gonna work in the long run, but immediately doing that after hurting your wrist will help a lot. Like, it reduces the swelling that will happen after getting a fall. Why not punishers count as gaming injuries? No. I don't think it does. If you strengthen your arm, remember how I said the muscles in your arm control your fingers? That's why you would want to strengthen your arm muscles, and it helps. It helps. You know, it helps a lot. Let's see what else. The splint and the braces. See, there's a good and a bad with splints and braces, because while getting treatment for your hands, you need it to stabilize your hand, and that way it can heal in the proper position. The bad thing is, once it's healed, people get so used to having that stability that when they take it off, it feels like their hand is gonna fall apart still, even though it's not. And people rely on it, and you lose the strength in your hand because of the splint or the brace. I just wonder if you're not supposed to... It's very true. It's very true. A lot of people aren't willing to use ice. They're like, oh, I don't need it. I don't need it. It's fine. Take the damn ice pack, man. Divations help with the hand sprains? Not particularly, I don't think, because you're sending force through it in tiny bits. Like, it could make it worse because you're causing friction and you're making it move around. So it might not be helpful. It could feel relieving if you think of it like a massage, but personally, like, at least from what I know of, and I'm thinking about this more physically than like through physics and force transfer, I don't think it's a good thing. Because you're being told, like, whenever you hurt your hand, right? You're told to rest. Don't do anything with it. Try your best not to aggravate it. If you're using vibrations to, quote unquote, like, relieve it of pain, you're just sending more force through it, and you might make it worse. Keeping your brace on for too long is damaging. It do be. Do not do that. But yeah, if you do a lot of arm workouts, it will help your fingers in the long run. Because you don't really have too many muscles in your fingers. You have some, obviously, but they're not as big as the ones in your arm. If you learn to rely on your arm, and you strengthen your arm more to move your fingers around, then it does help your fingers in general. Yeah. Yeah. I've used your brace, but I slept with it on. I would not sleep with braces on if you can. Plus, it's bad for your skin. Because you're trapping it, right? So, it could get stinky. Okay. Next one. This is a funny one. I wanted to talk about this because a lot of gamers, you know, a lot of gamers requires... Oh, wait. I forgot to talk about one. I have my notes up. Ah! The strengthening your arm thing, I've been told this works. Is where you grip a ball constantly and you just squeeze it all the time. That's what I've been told works with people. I don't know how true that is because I've never had to, but that's what I was told. And if you get fiddle objects, you guys see those, like, the box that has like a bunch of buttons on it, or the key, the switch fiddle thingy where you, with a keycap on it in all different directions because there's different kinds of switches on it. Like fiddle toys, basically. Apparently those are good for treatment. When you're still using the brace and you're trying to heal and you want to make sure you don't atrophy your muscles too much, getting those kind of fiddle objects will help your hand keep its dexterity. I asked a friend. I have a friend who's into competitive gaming and like FPS stuff and esports a lot. He has like a whole set of these kind of like fiddle thingies. Yeah, Rubik's cubes. There's the infinite cube thing. I think he had like a ball that had like springs and stuff coming out of it. I don't know. Like he just has a whole thing for it. And before I asked what they were for, and he was like, it helps keep your finger dexterity, so you can retain it, like your the speed at which your fingers move when you tell it to, basically. Apparently it helps a lot. So it's like light enough that it doesn't hurt your hands or hurt your muscles too much when it's trying to heal from overuse stuff, but at the same time you're retaining some kind of activity with it that you don't lose your ability. Yeah. Okay. Hand-eye coordination. I talked about this in the nervous system stream. I think that was the second second stream I did for gaming physiology. But I want to talk about it because I thought it was funny. People think accuracy and precision are the exact same thing. It is not. It sounds like it's the same thing, but it's not. Accuracy means that you hit the same spot all the time. Precision means like you hit your target properly all the time. Like how spread out is your accuracy, and precision is if you hit the target or not. So like in FPS games, people can have high accuracy but low precision. Like you could hit, like, I don't know, their foot all the time, but not headshot. That's basically having low precision but high accuracy. And if you, like, you could have the ability to always hit your target, but in different spots. Like you can hit their head, their hand, their heart, their feet, their leg, their arm, but it's never like always in the same spot. So you're hitting it, but not where you want to hit it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Those are the two that I think people would like want to know more about, is like the differences between this one and this one. I hope it makes sense when I put it that way. Body shots but never headshot. Yeah. That's high accuracy, low precision. Well, no. More like low accuracy, high precision. Is it a little bit repetition accuracy more innate? I think so. Did I have it backwards? Oops. So much reading. I just have a natural aptitude. I think both are things you have to train. It depends on your processing, honestly. Like, being able to hit a certain part multiple times. I think, for me, I relate more to rhythm gaming. Because that's my version of having to use this kind of information. I have... With rhythm games, I'm definitely more of the low accuracy, high precision type. Like, I hit the notes where they fall, but my fingers move around so much that it's never really in the same spot. Like, it's always a little bit more to the left, a little more to the right. It's never in the same spot. And at least I don't constantly miss, though. That's good, right? That's good, right? I think, maybe, I don't know. That's what I think I do anyway. If I could improve my accuracy, I would. I have this problem though, whenever I play a game that requires aiming. Oh my god. Pasta! Hey, someone bought gamer subs, I think. Is that gamer subs? I don't know, but someone bought pasta stuff. Let's go! I'm happy. Every time I see that thing pop up, it makes me happy. It's also Black Friday sale! Gamer subs and pasta? Hey! Hey! I'm happy. I'm happy. That makes me feel happy. Anyway, I hope this kind of stuff, like, at least putting it... Like, outlining it like this... helps you see the difference between the two words. Like, it's different. It's different. It's different. Yeah. And I know, like I said, I have a friend who's really into esports and stuff, right? One of the things that he and his team is really triggered about is this. Like, the difference between the two words. So I guess I'd remember that, if you can. Because he has a coach and everything. And his coach gets nitpicky about it. So, yeah. Okay. This bit. Let me drink something. Yeah! Zyra, I think you're right. Precision is like... Wait, no. I think you got it backwards. I think you got it backwards? Precision is if you hit the target or not. Like, if you headshot or not. Accuracy is how often you headshot. And this is how I would see it. Being restricted right now with a 4-lead... Have fun! Have fun! Have fun! I don't know how you do it with a 4-pound dumbbell. Wait. Isn't it meant to be kilogram? Isn't it meant to be kilograms? Ah! Oops! Nazu! 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 you for buying my merch. Thank you. Arigato. Thank you. I appreciate. Ah. 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 That's so much merch. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with merch? What you gonna do? What? You bought everything. Even I don't have everything. Yo, I'm actually like... I'm so sad I don't have everything. I could have had everything. But I forgot to take some home. Pin. Like when I went to AX, I could have taken my poster home, but I didn't. I took home the Kawa poster instead. We can flex here with our full sets of me and merch. Merch fun when? Merch fun when? I want my Mia merch. I did have a poster at AX. I did. It was being sold, but no one saw it. It was on the stand and everything. Pain! Pain! You thought you had everything. I thought I had everything. I thought I had everything. I didn't know I had a poster. Yeah, I think you might just as well get it for off, guy. That wasn't for display? No! You could buy! Oni! I want it. I want my poster. I want it so bad. I want it. I want to put it up. I'll put it on my PC or like next to my PC because that's where I work. Or put it on my board. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my Daddy Y'all Hate Them and my Kawa poster too. Cause it's just kind of sitting there. Like I gotta do something with it. Off-Kai mentioned? Yeah! I wanna go to Off-Kai. Soon. Soon, TM! Yeah, I want to figure out what to do with it. I don't want to put it in my bedroom because I'm just gonna keep thinking about work in my bedroom. So I wanna put it in this room somewhere. I just gotta find a place. Aw, it's okay. You would have met me. I never. I'm a dedicated Mia fan. I promise. I love myself. I love myself. I do. I do. I do. Hey, I want it. I want it so bad. I want it. I want it. That's untrue, Sassy. I want it. I want my own stuff. I want my own stuff. I get it for free. I get, like, I think Kawa said this. I get, like, one piece of merch for free. And then after that, obviously, I'd pay for it. But I get one of everything for free. So I want it. Name every Mia. Most of my time in Africa is gonna be at the karaoke. Are you gonna come see me? You're gonna come see me. I still have your card that you handed me at the Kawa booth. Okay. I'm sure you still have a clear, you just didn't want... I want it! Fuck you! Then your parents were, I think you'll fight about who's the bigger fan. You know what? I have never missed a single stream, and I am there from the beginning to the end. Okay? I talk the most in my streams. Oh my god, another one! Oh! Thank you. Thank you, whoever it is that bought my merch. Oh my god, thank you. Who bought my merch? Wait, Rio, was it you? Mia never reads your messages. What do you mean? What do you mean? It was you, Rio? Ah! Ah! Karaoke? I wanna go for karaoke. Can you take me with you? Protect me from all the simps? I wanna go. Ah. Bah. Sing the songs that Mia has covered. Okay. Ah, hold on. Where was I? I want to only talk about the cool stuff that I learned here. What do my notes look like? Oh, the impulse stuff. Okay. Did I ever tell you guys about this impulse? Did I ever talk about this? Do you guys remember if I talked about this? Like in the previous streams, did I ever talk about this? Especially in the nerve one, did I ever talk about this? I might have. Did I? I think I did, right? So... Oh! More people buying stuff! Oh my god. Thank you. Nerve stream? Okay. Reflexes and impulses are different. People think they're really similar. And they kind of are. Reflexes are innate. Impulses aren't. But impulse is basically like... a skill that has been trained so much that it feels like a reflex. And that's kind of how I feel with rhythm games. Is... once I see a note fall down, I just know I have to press it. By instinct. It's like instinct. That's basically an impulse reaction. And it's a trained reaction that makes it look like I have really fast reflexes. But it's really not. It's really not. It's an impulse reaction that's just been trained over and over again. Me pressing buttons as soon as I can in a fighting game is an impulse. Basically. Yeah. It's all impulse reactions. They're not reflex, technically. Yeah. You're reacting. You are reacting. Yeah. An action trainer practices enough to become natural. Yeah. That's just being a monkey. Yeah, that's one that I wanted to explain a little bit. The speed of processing information is like... It's not just how fast you think like, oh, that's a person. I need to shoot. Index finger, aim, pew pew. Like, it's not that. It's more so like on a screen, right? Well, I guess that is part of it, but when you have so much information on a screen, let's say you're like, I don't know, APEC. APEC. I see Hifuni do this. When you run and you see a bunch of guns and ammo and shields or whatever it is on the floor, people can just run over it, see it for like a split second, and know exactly if they want it or not. That's the processing speed. Because when you start playing these kinds of games, you don't know really too much about it. It's when you've played it enough that you're like, I know what that is. I want it. I don't want it. Like, you just know. That's the increased speed that I'm talking about. And your ability to have narrowed vision, but not too much, is also something that improves a lot when you game. It's like... You're looking around, right? You have to survey environment and all that. When you game enough, you have the ability to just block out the unnecessary information that you don't need. So, some people don't look at mini-maps. Like, they just forget it exists for some time until they need it. Then they know it's there. And then they'll recognize it. That's what I mean by, like, focus and attention. Yeah. Flow states and getting into the zone? Kinda. That's a different thing. But kinda. Increased hand strength. Alright, so when you like the reason why people train their hands as gamers is so you're more stable. You have muscles and tendons and ligaments in your hand that function just for stability purposes. It's so your hand doesn't keep shaking when you're aiming or something, or you don't just suddenly go like whoop. Or like in rhythm games, it keeps it from like for me when I play rhythm games on my iPad, I have muscles that are tensed up so I don't stray from the tap zone too much. It keeps my accuracy and precision in the same spot all the time. And it's having that strength means that you're better controlled. You don't falter so much, you don't hesitate so much, you don't flinch, you don't slow down, and you can still maintain what it is you're doing for longer periods. That's why I wanted to talk about endurance gaming. Endurance gaming really is just how long can your brain continue processing information at a speed so quick like that? Plus your hand strength and how long your hands and your muscles can keep up with said nervous system firing information into your hands all the time. Like it's a lot at once. I think that's why people feel the fatigue hit once they look away from their PC after gaming. It does hit if you do it a lot. Yeah. Especially how I can play fighting games for. Yeah, like in Splatoon, I can't do it for very long because my hands get too tired. I know my brain can keep going, but my hands get too tired. And I think it gets tired really quick because of the way that I hold my Switch. It is really heavy. I have to play handheld. And I also do a lot of other stuff with my hands all day, like typing and clicking. So it hurts. The other cool thing is in your brain, you have more gray matter. And gray matter is basically a bunch of dendrites that transfer information in your head. And the more you have, the more connections between one nerve to another in your brain you have, and that makes your perception just better. It advances your perception. What would cause my hands to shake after a very intense... Maybe it happened to you after a very intense game. So, one, it's adrenaline. You're literally just adrenaline can make you shake. The other is you're so tense through it, right? So your muscles are contracting all the time. So muscle, right? This big muscle. If you're holding a controller, right? This controller thing. If you're if it's a controller, right? If you're holding it so tense, your muscles kind of like perk up like that. If you're able to like lay it flat more, it would help. But since it's Dota, right? If you're on keyboard mouse thingy, then it's typically like, so your body's a chain, right? So if this is your upper arm and you're tensing it, it can affect this and it'll eventually affect your hands too. Everything's kind of a chain reaction if you're tensed up a lot. And if you tense up for such a long time, your muscles get tired, you just don't notice it. Because it's tensed up in a way that isn't so much you feel it constantly. It's like in the back of your mind. So when you're done, it's like, oh shit, my hands are tired. It's because they've been keeping your hands stable on your keyboard and mouse for like a long time. And you're so focused, right? If you're so focused on a game, you're not gonna notice your body's like state. Oh, Razante! I didn't know I had to say that about your merch yesterday. I might not end up eating it. What do you mean? Okay. Oh, you're joking. Wait, huh? Okay. And I was wanted to stand these hard into the... Interrupt all you want. Yeah. Thank you, Razante. Thank you. Mariante. Thank you for the merch. Thank you. Also focus during the fight. Yeah. You're not gonna notice if you start slouching, if your arms are like... So, if you're really focused, right? A lot of people tend to do this. I don't know if you did, but a lot of people do. is you end up leaning forward a lot, and your arm, the bend of your arm, ends up being really, really close together. Not so much like 90 degree. You end up shrinking that degree to like 45 degrees even. Lots of hunching. And when you hunch down like that, it's not like your back is extending, right? It's extending a lot toward like forward, and your abs are like kind of going squished together, they're flexing. Your upper arm is also flexing as well, and it's tensing to maintain the posture that you're at, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt after a while. You really don't notice it when you're so focused. I get the same way when I play Genshin. Like, I don't realize that my posture is just fucking up a lot. And I'm like, once I'm done. Yeah. So, I think I talked about this a lot too. When, like when you're injured, right? You have to be on rest. So you're not using your muscles anymore, and it atrophies, which is why it's weaker. And with weaker muscles, you lose your stability. You lose the dexterity you had. So you won't have the most accurate or precise aiming anymore. And you just lose... When you lose motivation, right? Because lots of gamers get this. Lots of athletes get this. Where, once you get injured, you're like, fuck. I can't do it anymore. And you just realize, like... Damn, like even when you get back into it slowly, you're like, fuck. It's not going the way I wanted to. I could have done so much better. And it's a really psychological thing, too. Lots of esports people go through it. Yeah. And some people never pick it back up because the injury is just that bad. Ever asking if I end up slumping in the chair? Yeah. That happens to me. That happens to me. That happens. Oh yeah, and distraction. When your hand hurt, you keep thinking about it. You're like, I'm back in the game, and I want to play, but oh my god, my hand's hurt. I can't do it. And you're more cautious or aware of it. I know my friend who did injure his hand, the esports gamer. He got injured, went back into it, but he didn't play so aggressively because of what do you call it? You have like a... It's a constant reminder that you're in pain. You know, it does my fiancé, your girlfriend, if you keep saying Mariante. Well, she's your fiancé as Razante. As Raz. I get to call you Reante because that's what I nickname. Ha! It only works with Reante. I cannot say my Resante. That don't make sense. It has to be Reante. It won't work if it's not Reante. And I can't say it any other way. It has to be that. Do you hear my tummy growling? Oh my god. Okay. Talk time. Ah. There's lots of talking. Is that what that was? Yeah. My tummy go grrr. That's why I'm gonna eat a waffle. Waffle wafer? Wafer. Thank you, Nazu. Does it? Oh no. 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 It's English, I swear. Unless you want to change it to Japanese and make it R-E-I. Will that make it better? Just change his name entirely. Yeah, my tummy be growling. Oh, I'm full. How you guys feeling? Was that a lot? I hope that wasn't too much or anything. Is that too much? It's good. It's good. It's okay. No? It's okay. This workout done? Yay! Well, that's a warm-up, right? You're meant to warm up. You're welcome. Very informative yet not overwhelming. Hey! That's the goal, that's the goal. Feeling learnt? The yaoi head. Gaming getting a good workout. Yeah! You're meant to warm up your hands before any kind of hand activity. Enough said. Enough said. Hand activity? Finger activity? Warm up your fingers. They get stronger that way. Wait, did I ever tell you about the physics of your hands? Okay. I don't think I did. Let me teach you something, okay? I need to teach you something. Trust. This is important, okay? This is very, 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 very important information. So, I guess I'll use your bicep as example. Bicep. And then this is your hand. Okay. Let me make that a bit more like... Is that... Tiny bump? Tiny bump. Okay. Oh my god, Rick! Thank you for 7 months. Thank you. Your stream crashed. No! No! Wait, where was I? Ah! Okay. If your muscle is like this, right? This is your bicep. This bit. Right here. Okay? In a flexed state, that's how it looks like. In a resting state, it's flat. So, the more you stretch, the more strength you can put into your contraction of the muscle. Because it's longer, right? So, if you have longer muscles and you stretch them out, you can contract them more. Because there's more space, right? Here is like the space in which your muscles can contract, and then you squish it and it becomes like... Let's see, can I draw this properly? Imagine this is a muscle, okay? And then you squish it, it goes like bajoing. That's how it has to go, right? But if you have short muscles that are like this, it's not really gonna go anywhere. It's gonna be tiny. So the longer your muscle is, the stronger it will be. That is why you need to stretch your muscles out. Yeah. Does that make sense? If your muscle is too short, it has nowhere... Like, it doesn't have enough room to, like, grow, you know? There's nothing to grow. Because there's no substance to it. Do you get what I mean? Am I making sense? Shorter/smaller people are inherently weaker. Yes. Because your muscles are too short. But if you build up with stretching, and you like lengthen your muscles, then like just because it's short doesn't mean internally it's like even in a resting state, a short and a tall person can have muscles that look like this. It's just in a short person it's gonna look bigger because it looks like, you know, you're on a small person, so it's gonna look bigger. So you can get stronger. You really can. Why do you think children are so weak? Muscle development. Not done yet. But that's why strengthening your muscles with stretches is important too. It's just basic physics. Honestly, that one. Right? Like elasticity. Obviously, there's a point at which your muscles can't really stretch too far. Like, you need to give it time to heal. That's what progressive overload does. Is you overload your muscles where it tears a little bit. And that's why you can see muscle tears. Or like, pain. You see like the... Hey-ya! Like, if you stretch your muscles to the point that it... Or like you work out your muscles to the point that it breaks and it tears. Mini tears. If you give it time to rest and heal, you can keep going. That's why people overload themselves a little bit. Progressive overload is a thing. Ah, daichan! Yo, kite kurete kanta no. Hello! Sometimes even though I'm decent, my muscles don't really look impressive at all. Yeah, that's just substance. You have to build up the substance. Super strong? I look super strong, but I'm not actually. I've been told that it feels good. I don't like it, but because I don't work out that way. Sokka. Genki? 今日はこんな時間で起きて、なんでこんな時間で。早いでしょ Yes, baby. I am baby. The Saitama workout regimen? I don't know. I haven't really looked at it. I've seen it though. Especially in anime. メガネかわいいね。ありがとう。I think I'll wear the other pair of glasses next time. 他のメガネもあるし、けど、今日はこれを。やってた That's a lot of hundreds. I would make sure you do those in sets. Okay. Done. Dun. Hey. Hey. I am here now. Wah. You're halfway. Oops. Oh no. Banana. In the morning? Hey. You're welcome. I don't like banana in the morning. It tastes funny. Have you ever brushed your teeth and then had bananas? It's gross. It tastes disgusting. It's so icky. Ew. It's gross. You live like this? So just after brushing your teeth is worse? But still, both are kind of gross. Have breakfast, then brush your teeth. Okay. That's the way to do it. You're welcome. I mean, I personally skip breakfast. I don't like breakfast. That's just a me thing. I don't like eating breakfast. Every time I have breakfast, I feel like I'm sick or something. Like it doesn't agree with me. I don't know why. I think it's because when I was in uni, my my like my body got used to waiting for 3 hours before eating, and by that point it's already lunchtime. Because I used to wake up at 5 and then I would commute and I would get to the station at like 8. So I would eat a few hours after waking up. So I'm just like, I'm used to not eating right after I wake up. Yeah. That might just be me though. That might just be... 日本語読むときちょっと声変わるの好き。変わるのか。同じじゃないの？え？そうなの？ I drink water. I drink water. Yeah. I drink water. During the day I drink water. Yeah. なんか違う。どうやって？もっと高い？低い？どっち？可愛く？I don't like breakfast. I don't like it. I don't like breakfast food. Do you drink? No, at night I drink tea. I prefer tea at night. Yeah. 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 Doesn't tea have caffeine? Yeah. そうなのか。知らなかったね。I don't like chamomile, I like jasmine. Jasmine tea with some brown sugar or honey, oh, is good. It's so good. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite teas. Yeah. Yeah. I like. Make me happy. That's it, できってたよ。じゃあありがとう。So that makes more sense. Hey! I have a sleep schedule. It's just kind of fucked. It's okay. It's getting better, I promise. I just like... Every time I stream, I don't want to just go back to sleep right after streaming, wake up, think of streaming again. You know, I just want to have some time to not think about it. You know? You know? Yeah. It is relatable. I've been staying up late lately, but I've been waking up early still. I wake up before noon. I wake up before noon still. Does that make it better? Yeah, it should. To make it better, I wake up before noon. It's still morning. Small steps. Yeah, small steps. Small steps. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. I have plans to get to after this. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. I wanna keep streaming. Hold on, let me move this. Streaming fun. Yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't wanna. I wanna stay. I wanna stay. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy. I'm having a good day. I talked to some friends yesterday, and I talked to some friends this morning before stream, and you know, I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm feeling good. I'm having a good time. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope you learned something. I did fuck up a little bit. I flipped the words. The accuracy and precision ones, I flipped it. Brain rot. It's okay. I'll change it and I'll re-upload it. Yeah. But I'll change it. Welcome. So, oh right, I gotta talk about that. Before I end the stream, I should talk about that. The brain is not keeping up with my thought processing. Hold on, let me find it. Where's the... That's not it. This one, no. This one, no. Ah, no. Where did I put it? I lost it. There. Okay, I found it. I found it. Okay. Let me get the... Wait, can I put it in the thingy? I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, that did not work. Pain. Why didn't it work? Is that it? Does that work? I can't find the link to all the Talents' ones. I don't know why. I can only find a link to mine. But, all of Kawa Talents have 50% off on all merchandise for Black Friday. And it's gonna go up until the 27th. So today's the 25th. You have 2 more days to buy stuff. So, you can get your merch for 50% off. Up to 50% off, I think. Some of my merch is limited in stock because it sold really well before. So if you want anything, do get it soon. I know I asked for some pre-orders. That way, you guys, if you don't manage to get any standees or anything, there are pre-orders for standees. So it might get to you a bit later, but I did ask Kawa to get more standees so I can sell them. Yeah. Oh man, that was quick. And if you buy up to, I think it was $50 on merch. Was it 50? Let me double check. I think if you spend up to 50, you get a free sticker sheet. Yeah, if you spend up to, how much was it? Up to 50? Yeah. Yeah. It has to be $50 on Kawa Talent merch, and then you get the free stickers. I don't even have the stickers. Hiya. I think they made that recently though, so it's okay. Yeah, you're gonna get free stickers. You got free stickers. It's gonna have like just cute ones, like little symbols, but it's gonna have the Kawa Entertainment logo, and it has all of our concert chibis on it. Yeah. Yeah. あ、クリリグだといいね。うん。欲しいなら買う。買って買って。可愛いんだよ。本当に。I have one. It's very nice. The base is really thick. You just missed the 50? Ah. Yeah, if you bought $50 worth of Kawa Talent merch, you would have gotten some free stickers. Ah. It's okay, it's okay. If anything, get it an off-cut. Ian. Really? Oh, Aww. Moo is really nice. Moo works really hard. Just pick some things up at Offkai. Yeah, that's what I would do too. If you're going to Offkai. Because we're gonna get some more stuff. Yeah. Like after some things sell out, we're gonna have more stuff. I might have some newer merch by then too. I did tell you guys I'm gonna do a what is it? I have a merch collab with Studio Nekomata coming up. Some things got pushed back, but it's getting there. And we're probably gonna try and do a thing with Kawa where Kawa gets the merch from Studio Nekomata to sell at cons and stuff. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I don't know yet. But I would hope that we can sell some Studio Nekomata stuff. Yeah. The Nekomata is goated. They are. They're so good. They have a lot of cool stuff. The designs are so pretty. Yeah. So, if you want a Tenchi plushie, I would suggest saving around $40 for that. Just saying. It's a very nice plushie. I can't wait to have it. I can't wait to have it. You guys are like slime form and everything. That's so good. I've seen the rough drafts of it and all. It's it makes my heart happy. Yeah, Tenchi plushie. Yeah. Someday it's coming. It's coming. It might come out around Christmas at this rate. I don't know. I gotta ask for update later. Yeah, that's part of my work today. Is catching up on some stuff. Anyway, I'ma go and do the thing I need to do before I prepare for dinner with my fam. So, I will leave you here. And let's raid someone. I don't know who to raid though. La 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 la. Ba ba. Oh? Oh? Cozy's doing Jackbox. Alright. Okay, we're gonna raid Cozy. My senpai. Thank you for coming. I will see you around. Tomorrow is Genshin Day. For those of you who are into Genshin, at the same time today, same time as today, I'ma stream the Genshin story quest, the Archon quest for 4.2. I haven't done it yet, so I'ma get to that. I'ma do it. It's Jack in the Box games, yeah. ママみえちゃん今日来てくれてありがとうね、天地たち。Not ready to cry again tomorrow? I'm mentally preparing myself because I've seen some spoilers already, even though I've tried to avoid it. It's hard to avoid. It's really hard to avoid. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm preparing myself, alright? I'm preparing. My brain isn't quite there yet. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll cry with you guys tomorrow. I want to make sure that I get through the important bits. I might just leave the stream going a little bit while I go get some dinner. And then come back when I finish dinner. Yeah, just so I can finish the Archon quest. I'm not quite sure yet. It is Sunday, so I don't know how much time I'll have. But yeah. Ma's gotta be full power tomorrow. Yep. For Saturday? It's Saturday today. Sunday's tomorrow. Alright. Okay. Oh, also, I did re-upload the thingy, the lesson thingy, because I switched the words around, so it should be right. Yeah. Brain fart. I brain farted that one. Wow. This is what I get for making notes at 2 a.m. in the morning. Pain. Anyway, okay, I go. Me and Reita, we're reading Cozy, my senpai. Do be nice. She has her chat rules. You can read those. Manum manum. Manum num. Manum num. Is there anything else I have to say? She has Kawa talent. She's Kawa talent, so she has 50% off on her merch too. Do go and check out all the merch. Okay, it is on sale, so I do recommend buying it now. I'm actually contemplating just buying my own merch too. Hey, yeah. Okay, I go now. Also for you Copium and Domino tiered members, I'm gonna come out with a post, sometime next week to ask what you guys want to be taught next. I have some ideas. I just don't know what to do next. So you guys get to pick. You're gonna vote, okay? Okay. Bye bye. 今日来てくれてありがとう。また明日。バイバイ。バイバイ。